Greetings everyone, this is Connor from DagoraTV, and in this video we're talking about the Skyrim remaster that has just been announced at the Bethesda press conference at E3 2016. Okay, so the Skyrim remaster is something that has been rumoured now for probably a month or 2 months or whatever, and has been something that was almost probably revealed or leaked on the Mr. Matty Plays podcast a couple of weeks ago, and then that led me to talk about it on my channel, and we got a lot of comments and I had a lot of discussions in the comment section, and it's finally been confirmed that the Skyrim remaster is happening, and it looks a lot better, I think, than what it did originally, than what the vanilla game looked like. And this is coming out on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, on PC, and it's coming out on the 28th of October 2016. So, the first thing I want to say about this trailer was that I liked how reminiscent it was of the original Skyrim trailer. Seeing how similar it was, I thought that was very neat. I thought, you know, the improvements that they're making are looking cool, which we're going to get into very shortly in this video. And I think that also the way that they revealed it as well at the end of all the Fallout stuff, and then Todd Howard says, the thing that you keep asking us about, we're working on it. And then they showed the trailer and everything, confirmed it's happening. Exciting stuff, it's going to sell well. It was, you know, really the most trending article that I saw on GameSpot of all the E3 stuff of the last couple of days, which is absolutely crazy how Skyrim is still doing that, because, you know, it's such a treasured game. And it's going to be great for, you know, especially for those newer console players who haven't been able to play the game for quite some time, but also as well for the PC players, and I'm going to get into that in a second. But for the remaster or the enhanced edition, of how different it is compared to the original, is that we're getting much better volumetric lighting, we're getting, you know, dust and that in the air and everything. The atmosphere of Skyrim looks so much better on this compared to the vanilla version, which you can get on mods on PC. I know that, I have some of those mods, but for the general console, it just looks a hell of a lot of improvement. The foliage around and everything, the plants and everything in this trailer looks absolutely awesome. And also, I think as well, just the general look of the game, you know, look of the sky, the volumetric lighting of it all and everything, just looks absolutely incredible compared to what it did before. It looks like a game that could come out, you know, this year or last year. It looked absolutely fantastic to me. I think it looks beautiful as hell. But the big thing that, if I was a console player, that I'd be getting excited for, you know, new graphics, everything is all well and good, but graphics, you know, should take, you know, a second stance to gameplay. But the thing that I would be excited for is the mods on consoles. This is something that is happening with Fallout 4, with the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4, which people have been able to dive into and play. But this is happening with Skyrim as well. And Skyrim's probably got the best modding community for a video game I've ever seen. There's so many mods out there for Skyrim, a hell of a lot of great stuff that people can play. And if you're on console, obviously you're not going to be able to get them graphical enhancement mods, or, you know, the really cool texture or water texture mods and things like that, because obviously for the restrictions of the consoles. But you'll be able to get them cool quest mods, you'll be able to get them fantastic, you know, weapon sets and things like that. Also the new locations and new NPCs and new follower systems and things like that. All that great stuff that's actually impacted the game and not the graphics, you can be able to get on your console, which is tremendous. I think that's absolutely fantastic. I think that if I didn't have this new PC, if I was still playing on console, I'd be jumping through the roof right now. I would be so excited, and I'm very excited for, you know, for the console players to be able to experience these mods, because it's been the best part of playing Skyrim on PC. You know, at the end of the day, people talk about how good the graphics are and things like that, but the modding community is the best part of playing on PC. And being able to get that across the console is, you know, great for those players. And I'm very excited to see, you know, what new mods are going to be kind of happening, because this is another thing that's going to be happening for the PC, is that it's going to be bringing on DirectX 12, stuff like that, which makes it, according to modders, which I saw on Reddit and, you know, on the Reddit Skyrim, is that this is a very big deal for, you know, the modders, because it's making mods a lot easier, making more advanced mods a hell of a lot easier. So they were like saying how excited they are of, you know, of the being able to make new mods. And I think 6 to 9 months down the line, we're going to get a huge new library of mods for Skyrim, which is going to be great to explore, and how much advanced they are and how much of a step forward they are going to take compared to what we've had previously. And I think that's absolutely tremendous, and it's got me more excited as a PC player, because really, people on PC wasn't that excited about Skyrim Enhanced Edition. There was a rumour whiffing around, I was like, okay, cool, but I can make my own Skyrim Enhanced Edition with mods, if you will. And, you know, people wasn't really buzzing about it, but after hearing this DirectX 12 stuff, and after hearing that we actually get a free upgrade for PC, that's another thing. If you're playing it on PC, if you've already owned Skyrim and all the DLC and all that good stuff, you get it for free. And I think that's unbelievable. It's a free upgrade and all that good stuff. So people are kind of getting a bit excited for it again, you know. the 20th of October when it comes out. You know, just re-download, get the new update to Skyrim and see how much better it looks and how much better it is going to be to mod. And I think that was very exciting for a lot of people and on all platforms when it comes to Skyrim. And because Skyrim is such a treasured game, such a fantastic game, and I think people playing it, you know, at the moment and planning on playing it in the future. If you're a new console player, for instance, I just want to bring this point up. If you're a new console player who hasn't played, you know, Skyrim before, you owe it to yourself to try it now. You know, now it's remastered, now how good it's looking, everything like that, and you've got mods on there, give it a go. There's so much content there, there's so much great stuff there, and I hope you enjoy it if you're giving it a go. But for the majority of people on this channel, I knew that you was going to try it anyway, like I was, no matter, you know, when it came out or how much it was. So I'm definitely excited to be giving it a go when it comes out in October. So this is a pretty short video, so but thanks all for watching nonetheless. I've got a lot more videos coming out. I'm working on them all right now to come out over this next week, and you know, there's stuff on really all the conferences and all the news coming out from E3, which I will be talking about soon. And also check me out on Twitter for DagoraTV to get my tweets and things like that, and get me on Twitch TV /DagoraTV, and so you can watch me live stream. Check me out on Patreon at DagoraTV to get all the good stuff there. And thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.